Welcome back, hunters! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Hunting Simulator 2 for our kinda thankfully final episode of the series. Again, we've been on the trail of this one, maybe this single wild boar for so long now, it's still apparently bleeding. But it hasn't gone down yet, or if it has, we are still working at finding it. But yeah, it's not been a good experience trying to go after this thing. Even with a proper caliber weapon and what should have been a well-placed shot, it doesn't feel like... And, like, it's apparently able to stop and eat and feed on its journey, too. It's... Again, it's not a really good game. It honestly feels like... I'd probably say... Now, I can't really speak for, like, first-hand experience, because I've certainly never made or developed a game or anything like that, but I would probably argue if you don't enjoy playing the game you're making, it's probably not going to turn out to be a good game or a game others will like. I probably liken it to cooking. If you can't enjoy what you're making for yourself and having like what you cook or eating what you cook yourself, how can you expect others to as well? Like, it kind of feels like that in a way to me. It's as if they were said, okay, you're making a hunting game. Here's all this stuff there. Oh yeah, good job. Keep tracking. You're making a hunting game, and the developers didn't care or want to be making it, so they just put everything together, and this is kind of what we got. A tracking system that can be a bit annoying. Gear and items that don't really feel like they have any variation to them aside from looks. It's definitely one I would highly steer clear of, and I'd recommend not to pick up. Like, I still don't know where the frick this boar is. Like, I would like to try to keep my eyes up and looking further, but I can't because the trail doesn't actually show further along. Like right here. There should be tracks right there. And it's only once I get within so many feet, they start showing up. As for, like, the placement of at least one of these like, look at this! It's supposed to have been able to stop here and eat while we've been going along. It's like, how quickly does this animal move in comparison to us? And I don't even see it out ahead of us anywhere. Like, there's... Oh, let me guess. You found the fruits?
That's a good dog. Go get it.
I'll keep tracking it. This really is just going to be a single episode, or probably even 2 whole episodes, just trying to get this one thing. Like, I've gotten no replies or things back from doing the caller. And I can't really even use the trail to... You're...
Such a good dog.
Keep
Let's go.
going! Dang it. You are... Again, the dog is a little bit annoying to deal with for being your complete source of tracking. Like, how the hell has it kept going all this way, and we've not seen or heard anything from it? And that these are... Again, it's only supposed to be pale blood, so... Oh my god. It's just, the more I keep on this, the more frustrated I get with it, because it shouldn't be making any sense for this to be as it is. Yeah, let me guess, you found the same trail again.
Good dog. Go get it. Real good.
Oh, Lord. I can't look up to try to get much view because I have to keep my focus down towards the direction of the tracks. There you are. Okay, I saw it running. Okay, right back that way. So, all those apparently missed. We finally caught up to the damn thing. Well, let's go after it and see. Oh, no, now this is saying bright. So is this even another boar, or is this, same one? I honestly can't tell anymore because of how long it's been trying to track this one. Okay, we got a pronghorn out there, but that's not our focus right now. Where even are we? Wait, weren't we just down over here? So have we... Oh my... Oh, good boy, good boy. Just keep frickin' on tracking. Okay, so the pronghorn is out behind that rock there, I think. Ah, this is probably going... This might even be a completely different boar for all my luck. I might even just try getting that pronghorn, too. Like, it is a bit of a ways out, 175 or so, but if I can get up to around 100 meters, I'll take a shot and see. And then we'll try to see what will happen with the weapon spread, too. Okay. No, we better try to get this boar. Oh, well, we actually got two animals all of a sudden there. Okay, let's go see what we've bagged. So apparently this boar, I don't know if it's actually the one we got multiple shots in on or not, or this is just a completely different animal. Because, yeah, it doesn't really tell you anything more than just the last shot that killed it, so... That's not the most helpful when it comes to information like that. And then this pronghorn... It was going a good distance out here, so maybe we can get a spotter to get on its trail. Oh, actually, we passed it.
That's a good dog.
Yeah, again, doesn't tell you anything more about the shots. Maybe the second one I could see there, but I could have sworn we got one a bit better on it somewhere else. Again, it's the hit registration or the weapon spread. Something about them is really weird. I'm going to head back to the cabin so that way I can refill the ammunition, and might as well see about claiming what we got here. Yeah, so it doesn't really tell you too much. So that's 791 for the boar. Only 198 for the pronghorn. It really does become a case of only certain animals seem worth it to really go after for the points. Others are just like a... They can give you some points, but are they really worth your time? Yeah, and then this is the better caliber that is good for the boars. Who knows? We'll try to call him... Nope.
Who's a good doggy?
What do you got here? Oh.
Go, follow that trail.
I mean, it is dark vegetation, so it's probably pretty old, but we can at least try, but... Yeah, like, I basically have to keep my cursor looking down because I don't get nice... I should be able to see the tracks going all the way up there if they do, but I don't. They stop basically right where Spotter was. You can see that's the last one there, and why is the render distance so short for the tracks? Is it to encourage the use of the dog? But... Oh, again, it's just so many questionable design decisions I've come together to be a bit of an annoying thing to go through. Yeah, I'm not even expecting to really define this boar. It's just to give us something to go off with and see if we can find anything else animal-wise. There were a couple of those desert bighorns, but I don't think I'll see them again. Okay, let's just try sighting through the scope a bit and see. Turkey, but I don't have the right caliber weapon for that. And that's another thing that you'll run into a lot is...
That's a good dog.
Now, I don't know if that boar is asleep or that's actually dead. Oh, we got a desert... Oh, some desert bighorn, actually. Okay, I think that dropped that one right there. So, yeah, let's change it up, go for the desert bighorn instead. It looks like that boar was asleep, because I don't see it there anymore. Let's go on trail of these guys. Again, this is kind of where it could be a bit of a better game, where it's more casual, drop in, 20-minute hunt or so, get what you can get done, then head back. Little steps there. But it doesn't feel like it even can... It doesn't do this consistently enough. So let's bag you. And explain to... I'm pretty sure I only took one shot, so how does this work for placement? It hit the gut area back here, but then also the heart? Now, I'm not very good at, like, knowing the full anatomy of animals, but that seems like a very difficult shot to do unless it was, like, right up the ass and popped out through where the heart is.
That's a good dog. Come.
And, well, his expertise is getting closer to the halfway mark.
Find it. Good job. Let's go.
Okay, let's see about these, because I could have sworn I would have gotten a hit on that other bighorn, but so far it doesn't seem like it, does it?
Good dog.
Well, there's a... So it pissed itself in terror, because he found the urine puddle. And let's see what it says.
Go. Follow
And
that.
it says bright, but that hasn't really meant much when we went after the boar. Or what might have been a completely different boar. Yeah, I'm not seeing any blood. I could have sworn I had gotten at least one shot to hit, but... If there is a weapon skill, the game doesn't let you know about it, or if there's a weapon variation certain calibers have, it gives you no information in regards to them.
Good job.
What do you got there, boy? Just more vegetation eaten.
Go. Follow that trail.
And one of the kind of annoying things is it doesn't seem like the tracks even, like, show when they've been fleeing instead of just walking. Like, the Hunter shows this, where when an... like a hoofed animal such as the deer or the Doll Sheep and White Rime Ridge start fleeing, the hooves actually splay apart a bit in order to... I'm not sure if it's to give them more traction or to allow them, like, faster speed to escape. But there's a definitive change in the track that lets you know that they started to flee or run. So that way you kind of know... Okay, well, there is the one that
Good dog.
I think we've been trying to go for. Okay, that one was at least placed properly. It does vary a lot on whether the shots actually seem to hit where you think they will, or if they'll sway in some direction. Seems like we've gotten lucky here.
Come here.
Okay, come on. We'll give you an easy find. Can you find it?
Let's find it.
Go on. It shouldn't be very hard for you. There you go. Give him some easy points.
That's a good dog.
And we'll bag you. Yes. Okay. Again, I don't know if this is just like a freebie of if you hit anywhere on the animal or anywhere in the body, it gives you this one. That's just what it seems to keep doing. And we do have a little bit more time. So I guess we'll try going for one more animal. Although, if we wound it, I don't know if we'll be able to actually find it. Like the case of the boars there.
Come here.
Well, let me just try a boar call and see. Yeah, I didn't have anything reply.
Who's a good doggy?
Is this just... Oh, that's another thing. We've already bagged this animal, but the tracks still stay on the map. So, poor Spotter here is already finding the same tracks of what we've already taken down.
Come.
It was nice to have him along and helping to try to find stuff, but... Yeah, the dogs could use a little bit of more improvement. I think it'd be if they stay a little further ahead of you when they're on a trail, so that way it doesn't feel like you're walking right up on something. They give you some more heads up. They'd probably be better. A lot of hunting towers all over there. One there. One right over there. And then there's the one back there. Where are we? I haven't actually seemed to have gone that far from the cabin. And he's not really having much luck. The game is definitely a mixed bag. Like, there are times where it can feel really frustrating and difficult to try and get anything done, like we had going after that boar. Information could be a lot more concise than it is and actually explain itself in-game. Like, having to find out there's actually, like, a complete crouch system, or, sorry, there's a prone system where you can lie completely on your stomach. More so that you find in the controls than in the tutorial. There's just a lot the game could do a lot better with. There can be some good moments to be had, like we saw in the first impressions, a little bit more in this video, once we got to, like, these two bighorns, and the shots actually hit properly. But there's also the case of...
Go on.
The case of the wild boar from last episode, where we spent so long trying to track it, and no matter how we seemed to shoot it, it didn't register as, like, the lung shots at all. I just heard something around here. I don't even think there's a way I can jump up onto the boulders just to try to get a better view around us. No, you know what? Nope.
That's a good
What'd you
dog.
find? Mule... fruit. Okay. Let me just... hang on. I do have the deer collar. Yeah, see nothing. I think the game would be quite a bit better if some of the gear costs were a bit more in line. Animals all were kind of more generalized to give you proper, or like more equal amounts of credits. That way it feels like you can go after anything and still be getting good progress. Like the bighorn sheep here. Apparently they're only 225 compared to, like, the pronghorn was, what, 500? No, the hog was... the boar we got was, I think, 700. Again, it's kind of weird trying to figure stuff out, but... or only 141. Let's just return to the lodge. It's definitely a game I would say you have to be very, very certain you know what you're going to get for paying that much amount. And because of how the Hunting Simulator 2 has been for me, I can't be certain of the game in a lot of regards. Like, weapon-wise, again, it might have a nice variety, but aside from all rifles possibly being the same with no idea of what the ranges or stats are, all the shotguns, it's... again, it really just seems like it comes down to cosmetic for the most part, or caliber. I haven't even been able to really try with the bow and arrow proper because, again, the scent eliminator doesn't last really long enough to feel like you'll get something in close enough to try shots for it. And if you want, like, a very long-lasting one, it's like 7,700. It's just a bit absurd how much they want for certain items in this game. So yeah, I at least got to bring it to you guys to show you, in case you were curious about Hunting Simulator 2, what it's like. Is it worth it or not? Definitely not for the full price. Maybe if it brings down to like $25 and maybe there's a sale, it might be. But yeah, in my opinion, it definitely has areas where it could really improve on, and it seems like the first impressions fall away very quickly as you just try playing more with it. I'll probably maybe try playing more in my spare time and might come back later on if maybe something does click and change that, but for now, it does not hold up very well. But thank you guys for joining me on Hunting Simulator 2 as a series. If you did enjoy the video, or at least found it insightful, give you some more knowledge about how the game feels to play or that, be sure to give the video a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. I'm going to probably be looking at bringing a survival craft game back onto the channel, or a new one on. I'm not sure what it'll be yet. Maybe I'll put it on a poll and see. But yeah, I think we got enough hunting between the Hunter Classic and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, so we'll see about changing it up with something else in there as well. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this series, and until I do see you in the next series or episode, survivors and hunters, let's not forget hunters, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.